Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Fatih binti Amir and my matric number is 262572. Here I want to show you how I answer my question at the assignment 1 for the database. I get a set 3 that is the Fast Light Airlines. Okay, this is the question that I have. Here the question A, that is a list of entities including subclass and attributes. Identify the primary key for the entities. First, I have to identify what is the superclass, that is the superclass, and what is the subclass. Here is the subclass. Okay, first, I have to read the question and identify which line that is the for the subclass and superclass. First, I just read and I get this is what I have. Okay, from this, that is the per reservation. Customer need provide information for origin, destination, and departure date, and choose either they want to make one-way or two-way reservation. That is for the here. I got the superclass, that is the customer, and for the subclass, information of origin, destination, departure date. What in at the bottom, I just line this for the primary key. And for the next, I just take here. If they choose one way, they only need to fill in departure flight, such as flight number, departure time, and arrival time. But for two-way reservation, they need to fill in the both departure and return flight schedule. Here for destination and return. For the superclass and the subclass, I just put a flight number, departure time, arrival time. Here I put the flight number, departure time, arrival time, return time, and schedule. For the next line, customer also need to fill in the passenger information such as passenger ID, name, gender, date of birth, age, and seat number. Here, I put the superclass as a passenger and the subclass is passenger ID, name, gender, date of birth, age, and seat number. So that I identify the primary key is the passenger ID. Okay, let's go to the next line. There are three kind of passengers. They are elder, kid, and infants. Okay, here I put the elder, kid, infant. Yes, I almost forget that. Here, they are mentioned. Only elder and kid will have the seat numbers. Here, I just put to the elder and kid have seat number, but the infant don't have a seat numbers. Okay, for the next line, the reservation system also need to capture information for reservation price such as fares, passenger service charge, service tax, and regulatory charge. Okay, here I just put for the reservation price, fare, passenger service charge, service tax, regulatory charge, and I identify where is the primary key, that is the fares primary key. And the next, if the customer are the Fast Line members, they are entitled to get 10 discount deduct from total price. And to register as a member, customer need to provide information such as member ID, name, identification number, address, phone number, email, position, and membership start date. Here, for the superclass, member and non-member, for the member, get discount 10%, but for the non-member and want to register to be a member, they need to to they need to have the information about member ID, name, identification number, address, phone number, email, position, membership start date. Okay, let's go to the next question. That is for the B. Question is draw a complete EER diagram for first light airlines, determine and represent the multiplicity constraints for each relationship. For EER diagram, give me 1 minute. Okay. EER diagram, I have to identify which which diagram that have a one-to-one or one-to-many, like this. Okay. Oh yeah. I draw it using UMLlet. Okay, wait, I will show you. Okay, UMLlet. You have to download this UMLlet at the Google. You can find this at the Google. Just type UMLlet. UMLlet. This is easy for you to make a fast ERT diagram. Okay, this is where I download the UMLlet. You can get a free UMLlet at here. Okay, and this you have to open this. Okay. Okay, this is the UML class. Okay, I will show you some how I do. Is you need to take this, and if you want to change the edit at here, you have to edit at the properties. Can change the names for the superclass. Okay. For example, and next, you have to change the you want to change the subclass, and you have to the names, ID, or whatever you want, phone numbers. This is easy for you to make UML class. Yes, easy for you lah. Okay, this I will open you. Okay, this is what I made before for the question B. First, I just put the customer at the first element. customer information of origin and the subclass. After that, I identify it is the one-to-one to the passengers, one to many. That is just a binary relationship to refers by passengers. Okay. Customer need to fill in the passengers. How I identify that is the one to many, because at the question okay, they just mention each reservation can have 10 passengers. That means customer can reservation more than one. That is how I identify. And for the next passengers, passengers has um, three kind of passengers. There is adult, kid, and infants. Okay, yeah. I identify that is for mandatory and or, because I say that is mandatory. Adult, kid, and infant must fill in the passengers ID, name, gender, date of birth, age, and seat number. And after that, I just put or, because not all, not three kind of passenger will have a seat numbers. That only adult and kid will have the seat number, but infants don't have seat numbers. Okay, for the customer, I just identify that have a destination and return. If customer want to make a one way, they have to fill in the destination, flight number, departure time, arrival time. But if the customer want to make a two way, they have to fill in the return, flight number, departure time, arrival time, return flight, and etc. I just put a mandatory and mandatory because both of them must fill in the information of origin, destination, departure date. And I put and because when customer choose two way for the return, they need to fill both this destination and return. Okay. Customer also need to fill in reservation price. That is one to one to one to many. Reservation price also have two, that is member and non-member. I choose mandatory or because mandatory, both of them also need to fill in the need to reservation price, all the subclass here. And or because member, if the customer is the member, customer will get a discount 10%. But if the customer non-member and they want to be a member, they need to fill in member ID, name, identification number, address, phone number, email, position, member start date. Okay, that's why I choose all. Okay, let's move to the next question. That is for the C. We read the question first. Build a relationship schema for fast flight airlines, state or primary key and foreign key for each relation. Okay. From the UML, from the ERD diagram, I have to uh, identify how to I get the relation schema for the fast light alliance. It is first customer information of origin, destination, departure date. Wait. Okay. This for this customer information of origin, destination, departure date. Okay. And the next, the primary key is information of origin here, information of origin. And the next is customer information of origin, destination, flight number, departure time, arrival time, return flight. So the primary key information of origin. This is for the here destination and return. I just do it because I identify it for the mandatory end. Next, passenger. Passenger I use for the subclass, and the primary key is the passenger's ID. Foreign key, that is extend from the customer here. From the customer need to fill in the passengers. Because of that, I take information of origin as a primary key customer at here passengers. Okay, for the foreign key, range of origin reference to customer information of origins. Okay, this for the kit, LDAP, kit infant. Passenger airport. I just put passenger in front and the LDAP at the back because that is the rules how I write for the mandatory R. Okay. For the next is the same as the before I just explained, and this is how I answer the question of C. Okay, and yeah, I I hope you guys enjoy my video and understand what I see in my video. Thank you for watching my videos.